cannot believe what I'm seeing right here.
We saw how hard Joe Ocasio hit Tyree Taylor, hit Clancy last week, maybe 10 times as hard. 10 times more hard. He ran through Clancy last week. But yet here he is competing. That is the spirit of Wrestling Open, and that is the toughness of Fancy Ryan Clancy.
I guess if you're going to be the champion, you want to prove that you're the best. All comers. And Sammy Diaz last competing for Wrestling Open. I believe he was auditioning for the Church of Greatness at one point. Obviously that did not work out. Maybe better suited to be competing on his own. But what a tall task ahead of him. This is my pick to win the Wrestling Open singles tournament, Paul. Fancy Ryan Clancy. Imagine if Sammy Diaz was able to pick up a victory here. If Clancy goes on to win the tournament, Diaz might be able to get the first shot at the title.
If he picks up a win, he absolutely would, but the Church of Greatness has taken a great turn over the last couple of months, especially since Tyree Taylor joined. But you remember last year, it was like a clown car at one point, with all the different members coming in and out.
Fancy Ryan Clancy up and over in the corner. And turned right around to that shoulder tackle. Sammy Diaz wiping out one of the favorites here at Wrestling Open.
Pops right up, does Clancy, into that arm drag, going after the shoulder. And now Fancy Ryan Clancy in control as he awaits his opponent in the semifinals. He meets the winner of Brad Hollister and Bobby Orlando here tonight.
Ryan Clancy sponsored tonight by @PatsFanBE. Able to avoid contact on the clothesline. Turned keister over tea kettle, let's say, with that kitchen sink knee to the midsection.
Sammy Diaz doing it as simply as a person could do, not doing anything flashy here. And that is the base of it, Ryan Clancy's entire offensive arsenal. Hold on. Ryan Clancy, a throwback to the 50s, 60s, and 70s, using those old techniques, but Sammy Diaz using an old technique as well.
And Paul, you know that we have dozens, if not hundreds of wrestlers every week looking to sign up, looking for an opening, looking for an opportunity. Sammy Diaz is somebody that has been chomping at the bit to come back to Wrestling Open since 2022, the summer of last year. And so he's got to make the most of this opportunity if he wants to be brought back.
Sammy Diaz with the Irish whip into that corner. The turnbuckles, he crumples down in pain, and you know that he is still feeling the effects from 1 week ago. Sammy Diaz not making it any easier on him.
I thought that Clancy was going to burst into particles. That's how hard he got tossed into the buckle.
And Sammy Diaz making things look easy here, hooks the leg. And just a few seconds ago, doing some push-ups as Ryan Clancy was writhing in pain on the floor. I mean, after you watch here tonight, go on demand on IWTV, watch last week's episode, that main event between Tyree Taylor and Ryan Clancy. One of the best matches we've ever had.
That stole the weekend for me. That set the bar as far as all of the matches in terms of trying to top the effort from both of those competitors, and I feel like very few last weekend matched it. So please make use of that IWTV subscription. Make sure you're checking out Wrestling Open every week.
Oh, no.
Sammy Diaz maybe looking for a Boston Crab. No, that's a cloverleaf.
That is a cloverleaf. Unable to lock his hand and his wrist right now, so not as fully cinched as it could be. But with all the pain that Clancy has been going through, it definitely did some effect, but Clancy's still fighting through. That is why Clancy is so beloved.
I felt that was almost a desperation move. You don't see Clancy striking with the closed fist too often. He needed to get out of that submission predicament and waiting until the nick of time to get out of the way. Now just peppering Diaz.
Clancy with that body slam. He hit that on Tyree, and I thought the roof was going to explode a week ago.
That's funny because I thought the floor was going to collapse. Tyree Taylor is a massive individual. I could not believe that Clancy could find the strength. Who hits a drop kick like that? Okada?
Okada is probably the only one who is anywhere that close. Clancy with the unbelievable drop kick.
Might be looking for that Russian leg sweep. Put so many opponents away with it. That is his calling card.
Go behind. Diaz into the turnbuckles. Up and over, lands on his feet. Does top five, dead or alive.
A lot of snap on that power slam.
Hits the moonsault. Is that it?
This could be it, Paul. What a combination. This is it. Oh, man.
Clancy able to get that shoulder up, but you know it was a struggle after what Diaz has done to him here and what Tyree Taylor did to him 1 week ago, but it was the return of Big Boofa that changed everything in that matchup.
And everyone is working so hard. The future stars of independent wrestling live at Wrestling Open. Sammy Diaz does not want to be left off that list.
5 minutes and a loss of the time limit. 5 minutes remain.
Gonna go for that side Russian leg sweep one more time. Goes backwards. No, the shoulder's not down. Here we go. He hits it, and Diaz is out.
Academic at that point.
Ryan Clancy is your winner.
The time of the fall, 5 minutes, 19 seconds. Here's your winner, Ryan Clancy.
Ryan Clancy has a date with either Bobby Orlando or Brad Hollister in the semifinals in 1 week's time.